channel. Students, please be seated in your correct seating positions. Thank you, and you may now start the exam. Oh mate, you must be fucking kidding me. I'm gonna be failing this shit just so I fucking failed puberty. Oh, I need to get some help or I'm gonna be retaking this from the fucking year. Psst, psst, Louis, psst, Louis, mate, what's the answer to question 1? I think it's, your mom.
I am the one, the way your son don't need a gun to get respect up on the street. Under the sun, the bastard son will pop the clock to feed himself and family. By any means, your enemies, my enemies, we wet them up like a canteen.
Hey guys, how's it going? How's it hanging? Is it low? Yeah, you know it's low, good lad. Right guys, on today's video we'll be covering some methods on how you can cheat in an exam. So there are so many stupid videos on the internet, such as a guy putting some answers inside rubber and rulers and shit like that. I mean, I don't even have enough time to revise for my exam. What makes you think I have enough time to do DIY on a friggin' rubber? Alright guys, one method which works well, although has a high risk element, is to take last year's exam paper questions into the exam. Now I don't mean taking the entire exam paper, as that's ridiculous, but the best thing to do is to write some questions you think you might struggle with and write these on a small piece of paper. Fold this up and take this in with you. Make sure you're discreet when looking at the paper, as you don't want to get caught. I think it's best to wear a hoodie which has a pouch in the middle, so you can take it out from there with ease every now and then. Alright lads, so the second method, which again has a high risk element. Actually, can I state a disclaimer right now that all of these methods have a high risk element? Okay, right, so the second method is similar to the first method, where you already hold some answers in your pocket, but the issue you face is that you can't see the answers without being caught, as there might be a various examiner stalking you like a crow. But not to worry lads, there's a solution for this. What you wanna do is call one of the examiners and ask to use the toilet because you're desperate and you need a shit right now. When you go into the toilet, you want to make out you're having a splash at least. So if you can't release, then try to spit in the toilet so it sounds like you're having a piss up. Alright lads, so whilst you're in here, you want to check the answers on your paper and maybe even take your phone out if you haven't handed it in to the examiners. And what you want to do on your phone is Google some of the answers you're struggling with. Just remember not to be too long, as you don't want the examiners to suspect anything. So when you walk out of the toilet, you want to make out like you've dropped a few bombs and walk out of there like you've been shafted by an 8-foot silverback gorilla. You know what I mean? Yeah, you know it. Alright lads, this leaves me with my final method, which probably is the hardest method, but if done well, will get you that A star you've been longing for. But there's a slight issue with this method. It can only be done with a mate. So make sure your mate has agreed to do this before you can do it. Now when you go into the exam and there's no seating plan, try to sit next to a mate. Although if there is a seating plan, try to find your name card and swap it with someone else's so that you can sit with your mate. Now that you're sitting with your mate, you can look over your shoulder with confidence and copy your mate's work. But bear in mind, if your mate's a stupid fucker, then you're going to be shafted either way. Ensure your mate is clever and has revised for the exam prior to doing this. Because just remember, if you don't plan ahead, then you plan to, what was the one? You plan to fail, that's the one. If you use all 3 methods without getting caught, you'll be getting straight A's every fucking time guys. But just remember guys, don't keep me accountable for any of this fucking shit. This is on you lad, so stay innocent until proven guilty, literally. Right guys, I hope these methods work for you. If they don't, then well, that's your education down the drain. But if they do, then good on you, you cheating bastard. Okay, so until the next one guys, peace out and happy cheating.